Yo, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy VUSSY MAGZ, the one and only. Welcome back to VUSSY Supreme Traders. If this is your first time in the channel, please subscribe, like the video, and comment. But like and comment at the end of the video, right? Come on, if you're already part of the team, then welcome back to the channel. You saw today's analysis Sunday, so you know I'm coming with the heat already. But check this out. Before we talk about that now, I just want to address the fact that we hit 1K, ladies and gentlemen. We hit 1K, dog. I don't know what to say. Like, I didn't expect that we're gonna. I mean, I knew we were gonna hit it, but I just don't believe that we actually hit 1K. So thanks for the support. Thank you guys for watching the videos and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? That's just gonna keep me making more fire content for you guys, and I'm always gonna keep it coming with the content. And just let me know in the comment section what you would like to see, what you expect to see from the channel, and I'm gonna do my best to deliver based on what you guys want to see, because I'm not making these videos for myself at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? So listen, taking me to analysis Sunday. I'm not gonna tell you what the analysis entails, like just like other Sundays. Today you're gonna have to just find out what's in the analysis. Yeah, so let's go, fam. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so now we're gonna first kickstart this analysis with the Australian dollar, Canadian dollar, right? So now we're gonna look at this chart from an H4 time frame, because if you remember last week, right, I gave you this chart. So you guys can go verify that or whatever if you think you missed a step or anything. But I highlighted that we had a head and shoulders pattern, with this being our left shoulder, our right shoulder here, and the head being there, meaning our neckline or support. We were gonna anchor that from this support and also this support, which is why we have this trend line there, right? So as the price moved up here, right, as the price moved up here, I made it a point to highlight to my people that on the signal group, right, I made it a point to highlight on the signal group that, listen guys, this thing already went down until this far, but as far as it goes, according to the head and shoulders rules, it's supposed to cover the distance from the head until the shoulder, which wasn't enough just by that, right? So I knew this pair is most likely gonna retest there, of which it did. But now at this point, I feel like we've reached our targets, because this is at the previous support, and at the same time we're at this kind of support here at the back there. So I wouldn't say I'm expecting this to drop any further, but as far as this pair goes, if you've been opening this one since last week, I feel like you should close as soon as the market open, if you didn't close, right? So I'm not looking to keep holding in this pair. I might just like wait for the candlestick open, and then if it's lower than what the price is at now, that's when I'll close. But if not, then I'm gonna give further instruction in the signal group. All right, so let's go to the next pair. So now we're going to look at the USD, right? So this one you can look at it in a daily time frame or H4 time frame, but I feel like it's more important for you to look at the daily time frames, because that's when you're going to see most of the movement, right? Because if you just look at it in the H4, you might not see like the whole outlook on this pair. So check this out. After the trend line here, this one has been drawn from the previous video. So if you want to know how we drew this one, basically we use the highs, right? We look at the relationship between the highs, and every high or every peak that forms, it's always lower than the previous one, which is why the trend line looks the way it does now, right? I might just like adjust it a little bit, and you might see that this pair was like this, right? So check this out. Now that we've adjusted the trend line, my thing is, every time because this is the downtrend, every time the price goes up, it's actually going against the trend, which is not ideal for like a beginner. You don't want to find yourself going against the trend. You only want to find yourself going with the trend. So what had happened here now is we rejected to basically go above the trend line, and then because of that reaction, you can see this bullish momentum with the first bearish candlestick that the price made, right? And the pair kind of lost a little bit of traction there, but I sent out a signal last week, right? I sent out a signal last week and I said, listen, sell USD because basically from where it's at, we basically rejected to break above the trend line. And what this means is every time the price makes contact with the trend line, it has to basically rebound and continue with the downtrend, of which this pair is doing now, right? So the signal now is gonna look somewhat like this. So this is how the signal looks. Obviously, we've had a better entry for the signal members, but if you just want to hop on this one, you want to open this trade and set your SL at the previous resistance, which is the previous high, and you want to set your TP at the previous low, which is a key support zone, as I highlighted, because we made contact here and also there, which is enough to like us for us to like put TP1. If this pair has more momentum, you might want to open more trades as we go, or anything like that, or maybe even have a TP2. But for now, this is what I got for you guys. Just trade this one like this. It's not too late for you to enter this one also if you're not in the signal group and you're in the other free telegram channel. All right, so let's go to the next pair. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, the next pair that I'm gonna highlight for you guys is the British pound against the Canadian dollar, which is the GBPCAD, right? This one you want to look at it in the H4 time frame, and basically you want to draw your trend line starting from the 1st of July, right? Connect the trend line with this high, with this low, and the second low, which is coming from the week or the candlestick wick that was on the 23rd of July. So basically now with this trend line, you can see that basically where we at now, the price was the price went up to make a new high, and then here we had a little bit of retracement. I also highlighted this movement in a previous analysis video. You see that. So this was a nice breakout, like I highlighted, and now we're back at the trend line. What this means, every time the price comes at the trend line, you know it has to rebound. So what's happening now is I'm actually looking forward for the price to rebound here. I'm looking for buy opportunities where the price is at now. I'm not looking for anything other than buying this pair. So this one is going to be an interesting one, but I'm also going to send this one in the free telegram group, like I said. So just pay attention to this one also. If you want, the more you have this one analyzed, the more it's going to be easier for you to trade it. All right, let's go to the next one. Hey, wait, listen. I've got a free telegram group. The link is in the description box below, right? If you wanna also get the charts that I'm analyzing here in the form of screenshots or whatever, and also some insight into Forex, I'll occasionally send it. So the telegram group is completely free. So you wanna click the link and join that group. Also, if you wanna subscribe to the signals, just let me know. Go to the telegram, hit me up, or use my WhatsApp number. The link is in the description box below. All right, let's keep it moving, player. So the next pair that we have is the USDCAD, right? The USD Canadian dollar. So this one is a pretty easy one. You're gonna want to look at it from the daily time frame, right? So when you look at the daily time frame, the trend line that I drew is basically, it's not an accurate trend line because we don't need an accurate trend line on this one. Just draw the trend line so you can see that it's a downtrend. And don't ask me how it's a downtrend. You can see the price, ever since the price made this peak, the price has been going down ever since. That one is pretty clear to everyone, right? So once you have done that in the daily time frame, go to the H4 time frame. When you look at the H4 time frame, the trend line that you see here is the trend line that we drew in the daily time frame. So now what I want you guys to actually pay attention to, it's what's going on here, right? So once you look at this now, I drew a trend line. Basically, I drew it in the H1 time frame. So let's go to the H1 time frame because I feel like you're not going to be able to draw this trend line the best way in this time frame. So because we know the price is in a downtrend, so when you look at the price of what the price is doing now, you can see that if you join this candlestick wick there, which is the high, and you join with the second one, then you have this trend line here. As you join the low, the low with the higher low, then you're gonna have this trend line also. So now you can see that the price now is approaching and it's very close to the lower trend line. What's either gonna happen is either the price is gonna reject and then it's gonna start to go to the upside, and if it starts pushing to the upside, then we know you gotta buy, right? But then if we break out to the downside, then you know it's gonna continue with the trend and you wanna sell and keep compounding on that trade, right? So that's all I got for you with the USDCAD. Let's go to the last pair. So what we're looking at now is the Euro USD in the monthly time frame. So I know you're asking yourself, why we gotta go to the monthly time frame? The reason is you want to highlight this trend. This trend is only visible in the monthly time frame. If you look at this trend in the daily time frame and the weekly time frame, you will need to look at it on a projector, because that's how big that's the amount of space this chart would occupy. So go to the monthly time frame, draw the trend line. After drawing the trend line, go to the H4, right? You don't need the weekly, you don't need the daily, and anything else besides the H4. So now when we come to the H4 time frame, you can see that we can see a blue trend line here at the bottom. That's the trend line that you drew on the monthly time frame. So because the trend line was a downtrend on the monthly, we definitely did break out of the trend line. But then now the pair is struggling, guys. Like we're struggling to basically keep getting higher peaks and higher lows, right? So because of that, the pair is in a range, right? We have this resistance and we have this support. Basically, we're moving in a range, which means we're not going up, we're not going down, we're just moving sideways. But what I'm seeing now is I'm seeing the price that I'm seeing that the price is currently going and approaching the support. Once you get to the support, guys, once you get to the support, there's only one thing that the price is gonna do, which is gonna go up. It might stop at the resistance, like I'm drawing it now. So even if you have your TP from the entry there and your TP somewhere there, it's still enough to make something, because I can guarantee that the price is gonna break out now, but eventually it's gonna continue with the trend to go back within the downtrend. But for now, I just want you to trade this between this range, because the price is clearly showing us what it's doing for this period. We just don't know until when. Alright, so you saw VUSSY MAGZ came with the heat. The charts are lit. You already saw with the USDs are there. We're in profits. You know what I'm saying? So those who are in the USDs trade, just keep holding. And if you follow, join the Telegram group. Join my free Telegram group, right? I'm gonna let you guys know what to do in the Telegram. I'm also gonna send that signal for anybody who hasn't given, like, open the USDs if you didn't see it or whatever. But I did send it out last week, just to, like, FYI 6, right? So alright, man, I'm gonna see you guys on the next one. I thank you guys for watching. Like the video, comment, subscribe. Peace out.